Listen, if you already own an Apple Watch Series 6 or newer, then the latest models that have just been released might be the most boring amount of money you spend in the next 12 months. However, if you've never owned one and you're already in the Apple ecosystem, it could be the best money you spend in the next 12 months. Give me under 10 minutes and I'll try and help you decide which way is the right way to go. And make sure you're subscribed, because very soon I will be dropping the battery test video for this, the new Ultra 3. The battery's still going, so I can't finish the video just yet. And I'll also be explaining why 5G cellular thing may not actually work in the UK and what the problem is with that. Okay, so we've got two very simple rules for today's video. Rule number one, if you are on a Series 6 or an SE Gen 2 or later, you will get the most meaningful improvements from the latest watchOS, latest watch operating system. So therefore, only upgrade if a specific hardware feature solves a real problem for you. Rule number two, if you don't yet own an Apple Watch, but you do use an iPhone or a MacBook or other Apple services like that, then buying one could absolutely be worth it. Okay, upgraders. Let's cover this one, or cover you guys out first here. Every year, watchOS, the latest version of the operating system, it brings the big everyday wins. Things like a cleaner, better UI, user interface and user experience. Tighter Siri, she just gets a little bit better every time and becomes more helpful. Safety tweaks, new fitness views and metrics that we can track, and little quality of life updates that make the watch feel fresh. So if your Series 6 or later runs the latest OS, you've upgraded or updated, I should say, not upgraded, updated to that operating system, you'll feel, honestly, 80 to 90% of the newness without actually spending any money. And that's a good thing. So when would new hardware absolutely make sense for someone to upgrade? Well, the legit reasons would be, or as I see it, the legit reasons would be, first of all, battery pain. There's no other way to say it. If the battery health on your device is shot to bits, or you're unable to comfortably get through your day or long training sessions, then upgrade. The other thing we could think about is exclusive hardware. If you genuinely want something that you don't already have, like maybe a brighter screen for outdoor use, a more durable build for trails, or if you work on a building site or something like that, noticeably longer battery life, or specific sensors that you'll actually use, then go for it. Then we've got performance reliance. This all sounds very fancy. If you dictate messages constantly, you process lots on the device, or you notice a real lag because of older chips, then fair enough, upgrade again. And then we have repair maths, or math for my North American friends. If your repair quote is close to a newer or previous generation model, then upgrading there will win. So if you need to get your current version watch repaired for whatever reason, and that repair cost is close to the cost of upgrading, then upgrade, absolutely. And then we have point C, the FOMO filter, fear of missing out. It's as simple as that. Ask yourself this one question: will this change my daily behavior? If the answer is no, then update the operating system, treat yourself to a new strap, keep your money. If the answer is yes, well, that's an obvious one. Do it. Okay then, so what if you're a first-time buyer in the Apple ecosystem? What if you've never owned an Apple Watch? Day one value here is massive. You're going to get silent notifications, tap to pay, Apple Pay, quick replies, timers, alerts, turn-by-turn street-level navigation that actually works, and all the little safety and health nudges that you can think of. Now these micro wins, they're going to happen multiple times throughout the day, which means you can be more efficient in your normal day, and you're going to need to touch your phone less. Let's remove that addiction to constantly checking our phone. Point B, let's just call this one the health and fitness flywheel. It's going to encourage you to be more active in your normal everyday, and if you can consistently do that, you're going to be moving your health marker metric needles in the right direction. Things like closing your rings, automatic workout detection, so you don't even need to remember to press a button. It will remind you to say, hey, it looks like you're doing a workout. Do you want to track it? Of course you do, because if you don't track it, did you even do a workout? Heart rate alerts, recovery awareness. This thing isn't just for athletes, it's for humans, everyday people like you and I, who want or need gentle accountability to improve our health and fitness. Point C, and I'm calling this one lifestyle glue. I know, I don't know where I come up with these things either. We've got something as simple as being able to control your camera shutter from your wrist so you're able to frame a shot, which is brilliant. We've got things like Now Playing, so whatever your favorite music streaming service is, you can control it all from there. Your wallet for travel, so you can tap to pay with you said Garmin Pay then. Garmin Pay is rubbish in the UK, just in case you're wondering. Tap to pay with Apple Pay and their express travel card system, so you don't even need to open up anything. You can literally just tap through on the subway and off you go. Boarding passes for flights. We're leaving for Spain in a couple of days from you seeing this. All my boarding passes are going to be on here. All the tickets I need will be on here. It just makes it easier. Hotel keys, so no more keys of tapping. I can just tap my watch to the hotel door, room door, you know what I mean. Smart home controls, again, smart locks. I can just tap this against the front door and it will let me into my home. It will and can become a remote control for your life, which just brings us back around to being more efficient and being able to enjoy our time doing more enjoyable things. So that all sounds great. However, we've never owned one before, so where would we start? Here's my top tip. Start with the SE second generation, because that is the oldest version at the moment currently that will support the new operating system. Check the features out and everything that will do, and then you can work your way upwards from there. All right, start with that and find the one that fits your wrist, because everybody's wrists are slightly different, and also your budget. You can always step up or upgrade a little bit more once you know what your patterns are. Now, very quickly, I've been in a full real life or my real life battery test for this thing, and I will be posting that video up very soon. I think the results are going to surprise us a bit because, well, I won't say any more than that, but also in that same video, I'm going to go into a bit more of an explanation as to why maybe your Apple Watch, in the UK at least, will not work on the cellular 5G thing that's going on. I said in a previous video that I just wanted to make sure I had my information correct, and I think I'm nearly there. But those two things, battery life and why cellular isn't going to work in the UK, that video is coming very soon. So make sure you're subscribed, give this one a thumbs up. You won't want to miss out on that. Okay, I've got 3 quick money saving ideas for you here. Number 1, go certified refurbished or previous generation. This is going to give you 80 to 90% of the experience for around maybe 20 to 30% less of the cost. Number 2, prioritize fit and battery. Don't just go off the spec sheet here. If this thing is comfortable, you're actually going to wear it. So therefore leads us on to number 3, buy a strap you'll live in, like literally live in it. Comfort equals usage, usage equals value. Okay, nice one. If this has helped, then comment your current watch model below and how you use it. Are you a runner, gym goer, using it for work, your parent, travel? I'm going to reply down there and give you some tips and tricks if I can, if that helps you out. And likewise, if you're buying your first version, your first time into the Apple Watch market, tell me your budget and the wrist size. Let's have a look at what maybe we should be getting. Guys, if you've got any tips, tricks or suggestions in there as well, jump in, let's help everybody out. We seem to be building a great community here. I'm loving this. So tips, tricks, suggestions, advice, how you use your daily wearables, not just Apple Watch. Let me know what you've got. Give us some suggestions so we can all jump in there. All right. If you've learned something from this video, hit that like button, share it with a friend who's maybe thinking about buying one as well, and I will see you in the battery test video. For now, watch this one next, and then when you've done that, as you know, get outside, get some activity done. Let's be healthy.